Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In today's video class, we will learn how to print the pattern which is as follows. Listen, the pattern is something like butterfly, okay, inverted butterfly. See, in the first line, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. In the first line or first row we have 7 stars. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. Then 1, 2, 3 stars. Then 1 star. Then 1, 2, 3 stars. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, and then finally in the last row again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. So it's a kind of butterfly, isn't it? It's a kind of butterfly. Or in Hindi you can say dabru. Okay. So how to draw this pattern? Okay, how to draw this pattern? The step number 1 is draw the pattern on the notebook. The step number 2 is draw the grid lines. Okay, draw the grid lines. See, R is equal to 1, R is equal to 2, R is equal to 3, R is equal to 4, R is equal to 5, R is equal to 6, R is equal to 7. C is equal to 1, C is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, C is equal to 4, C is equal to 5, C is equal to 6, C is equal to 7. Okay, so what is the size of the pattern in this case? In this case, the size of the pattern is 7. So we will ask the user to enter the size for the pattern. Okay. Now let us try to analyze the values of R and C on which the stars are getting printed. Okay. So when R is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So on which values of C the stars are getting printed we will see. Okay. We will try to analyze. Now when R is equal to 1, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? From 1 to 7. Okay, for all values of C the stars are getting printed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. When R is equal to 2, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? When C is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When R is equal to 3, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5. When R is equal to 4, on which value of C the star is getting printed? When C is equal to 4. When C is equal to 4. Okay. Now, when R is equal to 5, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Now when R is equal to 6, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? When C is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When R is equal to 7, on which values of C the stars are getting printed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Clear now? So this is the analysis of values of R and C. Clear? Now I have to convert these values in the relational expression, in the form of relational expression. Yes. So let me start with a value which is in between. Value of R which is in between. Let me start from 2. So from 2 to 6. Okay, when the value of C is from 2 to 6, then the stars are getting printed when R is equal to 2. Okay, at the second row. So how to write this? In this case, you cannot see any space in between. Okay, we cannot see any space in between. The spaces are either the left side or right side, but not in between. If the spaces are not in between, okay, only stars are there in between, so in such case we will have to use logical AND. Okay, logical AND. So how to write this one? C greater than equal to 2, C greater than equal to 2, logical AND C less than equal to 6. Okay, C less than equal to 6. इसका मतलब क्या है? C का वैल्यू 2 या 2 से ज्यादा, 6 या 6 से कम, तो सारे के सारे वैल्यूज कवर हो गए कि नहीं ये दोनों एक्सप्रेशन में, है ना? 2 से लेकर के 6 तक जितने भी वैल्यूज में C के सारे वैल्यूज में स्टार को प्रिंट करना है. Then how to write this one? How to write this one when r is equal to 3? C greater than equal to 3, C greater than equal to 3, logical AND C less than equal to 5, C less than equal to 5. Okay, now what about this? Only 4 is there, so we will apply our common sense. Okay, we will apply our common sense. C, just a second, now it is okay. C greater than equal to, after 2 it is 3, so after 3 it should be 4. Apply our common sense. Greater than equal to 4, and we have the value 4 only. Okay, so C greater than equal to 4, logical and C less than equal to, apply our common sense. After 6 it is 5, so after 5 it should be 4, and we have the value 4 only here. Okay, now let me discuss about this 3, 4, 5. So what should I write here? C greater than equal to 3 again, and C less than equal to 5. C greater than equal to 3 and C less than equal to 5. Okay, now what about these values? How to convert this statement into relational expression? So C greater than equal to 2, C greater than equal to 2, logical AND C less than equal to 6, C less than equal to 6. Okay, then C greater than equal to 1, C greater than equal to 1, logical AND C less than equal to 7, less than equal to 7. Okay, then what about this statement? C greater than equal to 1, C greater than equal to 1, logical AND C less than equal to 7, C less than equal to 7. So the condition is, the condition in which the stars are getting printed, that condition is C greater than equal to something and C less than equal to something. Now let us try to analyze these values, how to bring these values when r is equal to 1. Okay, the value should be 1 and here the value should be 7. Okay, so here we can see 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So with excitement, don't write r, okay, because after 4 it is 5. When it is 5, it is not 5, it is 3. When it is 6, it is not 6, it is becoming 2. When it is 7, when r value is 7, here the value is 1. So we cannot take r. Okay, so what I will do, I will take two variables, d1 variable and d2 variable, dependency variable d1, dependency variable d2. Clear? Now, how to bring these values? When r is equal to 1, I want d1 to give me 1 and d2 to give me 7. When r is equal to 2, I want d1 variable should give me 2 and d2 variable should give me 6. When r is equal to 3, I want d1 should give me 3 and d2 should give me 5 and so on. Okay, so how to do this? First of all, try to analyze. Okay, forget everything, just focus on the values of variable d1. Just focus on the values of variable d1. So the value is 1, then it is becoming 2, then it is becoming 3, then it is becoming 4. Okay, and after 4, after this line, there is a change. Then the value of d1 is getting decremented. So when here, when r is less than equal to 4, when r is less than equal to 4, value of d1 should increase and value of d2 should decrease. And when the value of r goes beyond 4, I mean when it becomes 5, 6 or 7, at that time value of d1 should decrease and value of d2 should increase. Okay, so how to write this? If you have watched the previous video classes, okay, it will be very easy for you to tell. Okay, if you have not watched, I request all of you to go and watch the previous video classes. Okay, go to my playlist. Okay, then you will find star pattern 1, star pattern 2, star pattern 3. Okay, serially try to cover all the videos, practice, okay, and then come to this video. Okay, clear, man? Yes, listen. So D1, okay, see here D1 is increasing. So simply I will write here, plus D1. I will write here plus D1. But D1 value, the value of D1 is increasing till certain condition. I mean when r is less than or equal to 4. So I will put the condition here. When r is less than or equal to 4. When r is less than or equal to 4, I will put one question mark. If this condition is satisfied, अगर r का वैल्यू 4 या 4 से कम है, तो d1 का वैल्यू क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? बढ़ रहा है, प्लस d1. अगर ये कंडीशन अगर फॉल्स हो गया, ठीक है, अगर ये कंडीशन फॉल्स हो गया मतलब r का वैल्यू बढ़कर के 5 हो गया है, तो d1 का वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए? डिक्रीज होना चाहिए. सो आई विल राइट हियर माइनस d1. ओके, and the increased value or the decreased value should get stored in the same variable, that is d1. Clear? Now let us focus on d2. The initially, okay, don't focus below, focus on the above of this line. Initially the value of d2 is increasing or decreasing? It is decreasing. After 7 it is becoming 6, after 6 it is becoming 5, after 5 it is becoming 4. So the value is decreasing. If the value is decreasing, so I will write minus d2. When it is decreasing, what is the condition? When r value is 4 or less than 4. So I will write here the same condition. When r is less than or equal to 4, I will give one question mark. So this is the condition. If this condition is true, मतलब r का वैल्यू 4 या 4 से अगर कम है, तो d2 का वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए? घटना चाहिए, यानी कि माइनस d2. और एल्स क्या होना चाहिए? फिर बढ़ना चाहिए. 4 के बाद 5, 6, 7. So I will write here plus d2. I will write here plus d2, and the increased value of d2 or decreased value of decreased value of d2 or increased value of d2 should get stored in the same variable, that is d2. That is d2. Clear? और ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट लिखना कहां है? ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट लिखना कहां पे? जैसे ही r का वैल्यू मॉडिफाई हो रहा है, हमें d1 और d2 का वैल्यू भी मॉडिफाई करना है. इसका मतलब आउटर फॉर लूप के बॉडी का सबसे पहला 2 लाइंस. ओके, these statements, these lines, okay, these lines should be written. These lines should be written as the first 2 lines, within the body of outer for loop, within the body of outer for loop. ठीक है, विद इन द बॉडी ऑफ आउटर फॉर लूप. ये दोनों लाइन को कहां पे लिखना है? विद इन द बॉडी ऑफ आउटर फॉर लूप. क्योंकि जैसे ही r प्लस प्लस हो जा रहा है, जस्ट उसके नीचे में हम लोगों को d1 और d2 को भी मॉडिफाई करना पड़ेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि r का वैल्यू 1 से 2 हो रहा है, तो उस समय d1 का वैल्यू 2 और d2 का वैल्यू 6 चाहिए हम लोगों को. क्लियर? इज दिस क्लियर? नाउ द क्वेश्चन अराइजेस, व्हाट शुड बी द इनिशियल वैल्यू ऑफ d1? So try to analyze the values of d1. It is increasing or decreasing? It is increasing. If it is increasing, what should be the initial value of d1? That when it increases, it will become 1. It should be 0. Yes or no? So initial values, okay, initial values of d1 and d2. Initial values of d1 and d2. d1 is equal to, the initial value should be 0. Simply. Okay, because in the first case when r is equal to 1, we want the value of d1 to be 1. So if it is 0 and when it will be incremented, it will become 1. Okay, so the initial value of d1 should be 0. Then what should be the initial value of d2? See, the value of d2, initially the value of d2 is decreasing. So what should be the initial value of d2? That when it goes within the process of decrement, when it goes within the process of decrement, its value should be 7. So its initial value should be 8. Yes or no? So I will write here int d2 is equal to 8. But the value 8, it is a hard-coded value. It is a hard-coded value because it will work only for this pattern where the size of the pattern is 7. Okay, so how to bring 8? Size plus 1. Okay, size plus 1. Size of the pattern plus 1 we will write. Int d2 is equal to size plus 1. Clear? So it is very simple. Now let me write the program for you. Clear na? So these are the three things. Draw the pattern, draw the grids, and see when r is equal to 1 on which values of c the stars are getting printed, and do the same thing for every value of r. Okay, and then try to analyze whether you will have to use logical and or logical or. ये हम लोगों को सोचना होगा कि यहाँ पे लॉजिकल और चाहिए कि लॉजिकल एंड. तो उसका सबसे आसान तरीका क्या है? अगर बीच में कहीं पे भी स्पेस अगर नहीं, ठीक है, जो पैटर्न हमारे सामने है, ऐसा नहीं है कि बीच में स्पेस है, लेफ्ट में स्टार है, राइट में स्टार है, पूरा स्टार से अगर भरा हुआ है, बीच में कोई भी अगर स्पेस नहीं है, तो उस समय हम लोगों को लॉजिकल एंड इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, ऐसा भी आप लोग समझ सकते हो या फिर वैल्यूज को एनालाइज करके भी समझ सकते हो. लेकिन अगर बीच में स्पेस होता है, यहाँ स्टार होता है, यहाँ पे स्टार होता है, बीच में कुछ स्पेस होता है ना, लेफ्ट राइट साइड के स्टार के बीच में कुछ स्पेस होता है, तो उस केस में हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं? लॉजिकल और. ठीक है, आया समझ में? फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पे आप लोगों को खुद ही कंडीशन निकालना. 1 से लेकर के 7 तक कैसे लिखोगे? c greater than equal to 1 and c less than equal to 4. c greater than equal to 1 and c less than equal to 4. Greater than equal to 1, less than equal to 7. Clear na? Okay. After analyzing, then observe the values of d1 and d2. ठीक है, कि वो इंक्रीज कर रहा है, कुछ हद के बाद डिक्रीज कर रहा है. कहां के बाद डिक्रीज कर रहा है? वो लाइन कर दो. लाइनिंग कर रहे हो तो r का वैल्यू 4 पड़ रहा है, बस कंडीशन डाल दो. r का वैल्यू जब लेस देन इक्वल टू 4 है तो d1 का वैल्यू क्या होगा? इंक्रीज हो रहा है. जैसे ही कंडीशन फॉल्स होगा, डिक्रीज होगा. वैसे ही d2 का वैल्यू, ये कंडीशन जब तक सही है, कौन सा कंडीशन? r का वैल्यू 4 या 4 से कम है, तो क्या होगा? माइनस माइनस d2, मतलब डिक्रीज होगा. जैसे ही कंडीशन फॉल्स, और ये कंडीशन फॉल्स कब होगा? जब r का वैल्यू 4 के बियॉन्ड चला जाएगा, 5 6 7, तो क्या होगा? यहाँ पे इंक्रीज होगा. तो ये दोनों लाइन कहां पे लिखना है? जस्ट r++ के बाद. ठीक है, अब डिसाइड करना है कि d1 और d2 का इनिशियल वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे वैल्यूज क्या है? बढ़ रहा है, तो इनिशियल वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए d1 का? कि बढ़ करके 1 होगा, इट शुड बी 0. और d2 का इनिशियल वैल्यू क्या होना चाहिए? उसके लिए आपको एनालाइज करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे 7 के बाद 6 हो, यानी कि डिक्रीज होगा. तो इनिशियल वैल्यू अगर 8 लोगे तभी तो वो डिक्रीज होकर यहाँ पे 7 आएगा, इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे 8 लिखा है. अब 8 जो है वो हार्ड कोडेड वैल्यू है, वो सिर्फ इसी पैटर्न के लिए काम करेगा जिसमें कि साइज 7 है. ठीक है, तो यहां पर 8 कैसे लाएंगे? साइज प्लस 1. इज दिस क्लियर? सो दिस इज द कंप्लीट कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके, नाउ लेट मी राइट द प्रोग्राम फॉर system dot out dot println. One thing more. Here 4 is also a hard coded value. Okay, here 4 is also a hard coded value. Clear na? So if we are giving r less than equal to 4, it is right, but for this pattern only where the size is 7. So how to get 4? Yes, tell me how to get 4. How to get this 4? How to get this 4? 7 divided by 2, it is 3 plus 1. Okay, 7 divided by 2 plus 1. So 7 divided by 2 plus 1 means size of the pattern by 2 plus 1. Size of the pattern by 2 plus 1. So in place of 4 we will write size of the pattern divided by 2 plus 1. Okay, system.out.println, enter the pattern size. Enter the pattern size. Okay, int size. Int size is equal to scalar object dot next int. I is capital. Then int initial value of d1, it will be 0 only. Okay, it will be 0 only. And then int d2 is equal to, what should be the initial value of d2? It should be 8. If this is the example where size of the pattern is 7, so 8 means size plus 1. Okay, so I will write here size plus 1. Okay, then outer for loop. Okay, let me simply write outer for loop. Int r is equal to 1. Int r is equal to 1. Okay, r less than equal to 7 in this case. Okay, so we will write size. Okay, assume the user has given 7 as the size of the pattern. So I will write size. Then R plus plus. Then let me write inner for loop. Okay, inner for loop. And C is equal to 1. C is equal to 1. Okay, C is equal to 1. C less than equal to what? C less than equal to 7. 7 is the size of the pattern. So I will write here size. Okay, I will write here size and then C plus plus. Okay, C plus plus. If what is the condition? The condition is C greater than equal to D1 and C less than equal to D2. C greater than equal to D1. C greater than equal to D1 and C less than equal to D2. Let me check it once again. C greater than equal to D1 and C less than equal to D2. Correct. If this condition is true, then we will print star. Okay, system.out.print star. We will print star. Else system.out.print we will give space. We will print space. Okay, we will print space. We will print space. Okay, let me write it here, one space. Okay, let me close the block of inner for loop, and just after the block of inner for loop I will write here system.out.println. Why? To take the cursor to the next line before the modification of value of R. Okay, before the modification of value of R I will bring the cursor to the next line. Okay, then close the block of outer for loop. Now here you can see the initial value of D1 and D2 are 0 and size plus 1, that is 8. Okay, which remains unchanged in this program. Now we have to write something that when R is equal to 1, D1 should be 1 and D2 should be 7. When R is equal to 2, D1 should be 2 and D2 should be 6. Okay, for that here, okay, just after the modification of value of R, I will have to write here these two statements. So I will have to write D1 is equal to. Okay, once D1 is declared, you don't have to write it int D1 again. Okay, just simply write D1 is equal to R less than equal to 4. 4 is size by 2 plus 1. Okay, size by 2 plus 1. If this is the condition, okay, if this is the condition, R less than equal to size by 2 plus 1, 7 by 2, 3 plus 1, 4. If this is true, then we will increase the value of D1 or else we will decrease the value of D1. Okay, then here I will write D2 is equal to the same condition, R less than equal to 7 by 2 plus 1. It will be what? It will be 4 only. So size by 2 plus 1, give question mark, and D2's value should decrease if this condition is satisfied or true, and if this condition is false, it should increase. The value of D2 should increase. Clear, huh? So this is the program and this is the logic. Clear? Okay, so it is very, very easy. Okay, now let me show you the same thing in my computer. Come. Yes, listen. Open BlueJ, create a class, give any name, click on OK, double click over it, maximize the screen, Control A, backspace. Okay. Then let me write import import java.util.scanner scanner public public class pattern pattern. Okay, public public static static void main capital string string array space args. Then create the object of scanner scn is equal to new scanner. Okay, then system.in. Okay, now let me display the message system.out.println. Enter the pattern size. Yes or no? enter. Enter the pattern size. Enter the pattern size. Int size is equal to scn dot next int. Now what should be the initial value of d1? It should be 0. Okay,
int, what should be the initial value of d2? It should be what? Size plus 1, Sij, size plus 1. What was the size in the example? The size was 7, yes or no? And what should be the initial value of d2? It should be 8. So how to get 8 out of 7? 7 plus 1, 8. Clear? Then yes or no? If the size is 7, so 7 plus 1, it is 8. Clear? Now, let me write the structure of nested for loop for the pattern. Okay, this is outer for loop, this is inner for loop, then this is the condition. If this condition is true, we will print star, system.out.print star. Okay, system.out.print star, system.out.print star. Okay. If the condition is not satisfied, then we will print system.out.print what? System.out.print one space. Okay, close the block of inner for loop, and just after the block of inner for loop, we have to write system.out.println to bring the cursor to the next line. Close the block of outer for loop, close the block of main method, close the block of class. Now here I will write int r is equal to 1 semicolon r less than equal to size and r plus plus. Okay, here also I have to write int column equals to 1 semicolon c less than equal to size then c plus plus. Okay, what was the condition in which the stars were getting printed? C greater than equal to d1, c greater than equal to d1 logical and c less than equal to d2, c less than equal to d2. What about the modification of values of d1 and d2? So just after r plus plus, I mean the modification of value of r, we need to modify the values of d1 and d2. Yes or no? So d1 is equal to what? Plus plus d1. When the condition is r less than equal to, when the condition is r less than equal to size by 2 plus 1. What was the size? 7, 7 by 2, 3 plus 1, 4. So size by 2 plus 1, if this is the condition. Okay, if this is the condition. If this condition is true, then the value of d1 will increase, or else the value of d1 will decrease. Clear? Clear now? Now let me copy this line, Control C, Control V, and paste it here. Now in place of d1, I will write d2, but it will be minus minus d2. Okay, minus minus d2, and it will be plus plus d2, plus plus d2. Okay, and I will store the incremented or decremented value of d2 in d2 itself. Clear na? So d1 is equal to what? Plus plus d1 or minus minus d1 based on this condition. If this condition is true, it will increase, the value of d1 will increase and the increased value will be stored in d1. ठीक है, अगर ये कंडीशन फॉल्स होगा तो माइनस माइनस d1 होगा, यानी कि d1 का वैल्यू डिक्रीज होगा और डिक्रीज्ड वैल्यू स्टोर होगा d1 में. ओके, सिमिलरली ये कंडीशन अगर ट्रू होगा तो d2 का वैल्यू डिक्रीज होगा और डिक्रीज्ड वैल्यू d2 में स्टोर होगा. अगर ये कंडीशन फॉल्स होगा तो d2 का वैल्यू इंक्रीज होगा और इंक्रीज्ड वैल्यू d2 में स्टोर होगा. Clear? So it is very very simple. You can see the complete program now. Okay, enter the pattern size d1 initial value, d2 initial value, then outer for loop, inner for loop. Okay, clear na? Condition is c greater than equal to d1 and c less than equal to d2. Compile it. System. Acha, okay, let me give here system. Compile, no syntax error. Close it. Right click. Main method. Okay. Enter the pattern size. If it is 5, you can see the inverted butterfly. You can say. Now, in order to make the pattern look good, you can give one space after star. If you are giving one space after star, here you have to give one extra space in the else part. Now compile it, close it, right click, main method, okay. Now let me give 15. You can see. Yes or no? Clear now? Now you practice yourself. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. Bye-bye.